Well, it's time for our Friday Sports Report, and we turn to Sonny Young with the Sonny Side of Sports. Sonny, I understand you spoke with a rather tall guy yesterday.
Rather tall guy indeed, Vincent. Had a few inches on me. That's right. Sporty greetings once again to our Africa 54 viewers. South Sudan-born basketball star Luol Deng of the Miami Heat made a special visit to our Voice of America headquarters. I had a chance to talk with Deng, and I asked him, what brings you to Washington?
I'm actually here for a peace event that we're putting together, South Sudan Unite. There's a lot of things going on from my homeland, South Sudan, and just trying to bring everyone together for a better future.
You were recently in South Africa for the NBA's first ever game on the continent in Johannesburg. Talk about the atmosphere there. What was that like?
No, it was amazing. We had a great turnout. We had people from all over Africa fly in. The game meant so much to all those people who try to do so much for the game, try to get the youth involved. The game was also huge for the whole continent. The game was broadcast everywhere. Everywhere that I went after South Africa, everyone has seen the game. It was just a proud moment for everybody. And I can't thank the NBA enough for really putting everything together and making it happen. It's been a dream of mine and a dream of so many African players to play in the continent. So that was amazing.
One African player now retired, but next month, real big honor, Dikembe Mutombo. He will officially enter the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Your thoughts on the Congolese giant?
You know, every time anyone says the name Mutombo, the first thing you do is smile. It's really amazing because he's been a great example for the continent, a great human being. He just been teaching all of us a lot of things, all the young basketball players, and I haven't even spoke about, you know, what he's done on the court, everything that really he stands for. He's done a great job of just showing everyone in the whole wide world who he really is without the basketball. And just like you said, he's that good to be, you know, a Hall of Famer, and that's something that, you know, going to be remembered for a long time.
Do you view him as maybe a role model in terms of your own humanitarian work?
No, of course. I mean, I can't sit here and say I haven't, you know, seen what he's done or haven't heard about it. And I think all those things affect you. All those positive things makes you, you know, one day want to just do similar things that he's done. And he's just been so great and so active in putting the continent out there and letting everyone know what's going on. And at the same time, spending time and putting people together in order to do something great to help others. So he's definitely a role model.
You entered the NBA when you were a teenager, and now you're getting ready for, I think, your 13th season. Yep. You're one of the league's most experienced players. Have you accomplished all your goals, or you think you still have a few left to check off?
Well, I started early, so I just turned 30, so I think I still have a lot of years ahead of me. So there's a lot that I want to accomplish before I finish. I think the main things that I focused on is how good can I be. I think every year I push myself to try to see how much better I could get. I think at the end, I just have to be, you know, look at myself and say I gave it everything I can, and that's all you can do. What
do you think of Miami's chances this coming season?
I'm really excited. I think that, you know, as a player, you always want to be honest with yourself and with your teammates, and, you know, you always look at the team and see what kind of chances that you have. And as a competitor, you always, every year, think you have a chance. But I really mean it this time when I say that we really have a great team, a great starting five, and a great bench. I think that, you know, you go into the season with a lot of confidence. So it's going to be an exciting year.
South Sudan-born basketball star Luol Deng speaking with me at our VOA studios here in Washington. I'm Sonny Young, and that's the Sonny Side of Sports, sending the ball back to Vincent McCory.
Whoops. Yep. Well, I'm sure yesterday if you'd sent it to the young fellow there, it would have been a little higher there. But I thought he's such a grounded fellow, really cool guy. Huh?
Yeah, I am so impressed with Deng. I think he's done so much, not just in the NBA, but also in Africa. Great humanitarian. kind of following in the footsteps of the Mutombo, the big Mutombo. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. A lot of humility I hear
so
in
much
Luol
humility.
Deng.
I met him briefly, but you don't feel that aura of celebrity or just making you feel like he's up there and you're over here. He's such a nice
In fact,
guy.
one of the things he said outside the studio was, in Africa, we learn to respect our elders.
Yes.
And you really see that in him, in the way he carries himself.
Like, it doesn't really matter how much money that you earn. He does
make quite a bit, I must say.
I know. Well, thanks a lot, Sonny. And be sure to watch the Sonny Side of Sports every Monday and Friday right here on Africa 54. And that's our show for today. Be sure to watch Africa 54 on our website at voaafrica.com for more news. Tune into VOA's evening radio show, Africa News Tonight, at 1800 UTC, and in the mornings today, Break Africa between 0300 and 0600 UTC, Monday through Friday. Thanks a lot for watching, and good night from Washington. But